Hey guys, nice to meet you in this space. Real quick shout out. Have you ever had a person in your life who you cared more than anything about who was struggling in a space of addiction? Today I want to talk about that sensitive subject and my real life story with helping one of my children. We're on a journey called the ABCs of self-care, and today we're talking about the letter H, which could stand for hope. It could stand for healing and health, help. But today I'm also having it stand for hug. Now, this seems like a very pie in the sky, but here's my story and I'm sticking to it. This is my real life experience. One of my 5 beautiful children struggled in alcohol addiction for quite a while. And we got him the proper help that he needed. And we as parents tried really hard to be there for him. And there was a season of my life when I thought being there for my child meant, tell him all the ways that he was doing it wrong and all the ways that he should be doing it right. To be honest with you, it was control. I was trying to control the situation because I was scared. And I hated to see him hurt. Seeing him hurt me so bad that I tried to control, everything, who he was seeing, where he was going out, how he was spending his money, everything. Constantly on alert. And anytime something would happen, I would be there to say, okay, but do you know how to do, and I continue to give him lessons that I'd already given him 78,000 times. It was like a broken record. I got sick of hearing my own self. I can't even imagine how it was for him. So he ended up making his way back home in his adult years and was really making an effort to sit down into his body and feel his feelings, because he realized that that's what he was avoiding through drinking, was feeling, being present. And so when he would come into the room and say, Mom, I'm having a rough time, I literally would get up from whatever I was doing and I walked over, and here's this big boy. I'm 5'1" and he's 6'1", and big boy, and I would hug him. I wouldn't even say anything. I would just hug him, maybe rub his back. And just by doing that and being present with him and matching the breath in and breath out was extremely helpful to me, because I felt like I was still trying to help him. But I found, not right away, but I found it being helpful for him. There are times when he would come into the room and say, oh, man, I could tell he was really struggling. And I'd say, would you like a hug? Sometimes he'd say, ugh. And I'd say, well, I'm not sure if that's a yes or a no. I always ask permission. And if he were to say no, I'd have said, okay, can I sit by you then? Because asking people permission is very important. And there are times when he would cry. There are times when I would speak a memory of letting him know how much he meant to us. I remember when you were this, I couldn't wait for you to be born. And oh man, Dad and I were so happy when you finally came. And you're the best, oldest brother in the world. And just speaking to him of all his greatness, reminding him of that, holding him, guys, holding him physically with my arms, holding him mentally with my heart without judgment. I'm not here to try to fix you. You're struggling in a rough place. I'm here to help you be in this space right now so that you know that you're not alone. You're feeling it, and I can't feel it for you. But I can be here with you as you're feeling it. And I would say that we did that for the better part of 3 months, at least a few times a week. It was very organic. We never planned it. It would just happen to be. And over a period of time, he got better. Not that being addicted was not better, but he came into a more balanced space. He came into a more peaceful place of being able to stay. And he would say things like, Mom, I never realized how difficult it is for me to feel anger. I said, Mom, I never realized how hard it is for me to express my joy or my caring about somebody. Mom, I never realized how when somebody did something like that to me, it hurt my feelings. He really started waking up and with landing in his body and finding a safe space to do it, not only with me, but within himself. There was a lot of healing that happened. Now listen, guys, please hear me. I'm not saying you don't need therapy. Talk it if you need to. What I'm saying is, in addition to anything else, man, I think being present with somebody, possibly even in the form of a hug, might be one of the most darn helpful things we can do for another human being. Love you. Peace out.